Hey, what is up, guys? It is Jaden Yuki coming at you with a new deck profile video today. And today I have my Cardfight Vanguard Gear Chronicle deck profile. So, as if you guys don't know, Gear Chronicle is a deck that focuses around limiting what cards your opponent can guard with and putting your opponent's stuff on the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So before we start this deck profile, I just wanted to let you guys know that keep in mind this is a budget deck profile. So if you guys are looking for 4 Chrono Dragon next days, you're just not going to find it in this video. So I would recommend looking up another video that has that. So here we go. First off, our starting Vanguard. You guys should know this is a Time Leap based deck. So it is Chrono Dragon being our first Vanguard. So Chrono Dragon has the ability of it's a Generation Break 1. You put him in your soul, and when he was used for a time leap, you put him in your soul and call Chrono Jet from the deck, and at the end he returns to your hand. Really great starting Vanguard. Moving on to the trigger lineup, we are running the 12 crit, the 4 Data Sig, the 4 Kaladma, and the 4 Paradox Cannon Draco Kid. I like running 12 crits just for those early game crits and those late game crits. It's really, really good. That's just a personal preference. You guys can, of course, run draw triggers or stand triggers in this deck. Sometimes, you'll probably need it. I just like to run the crits, and then the last cards are obviously the 4 heal. So that is it for the trigger lineup. Moving on to the grade 1 lineup, you run the 4 Steam Fighter Meshi. Meshi has the ability of when your opponent's rear guard is put into his or her deck from the effect of one of your cards, you Soul Blast 1 and Countercharge 1, and that's really good. But it's a once per turn ability. Next, your 4 Sentinel, keeping it P guard, 2 from each trial deck. If you guys want to have our limbs, use our limbs. If you guys have whatever, just you use some form of P guard or Quintet Wall, whatever. 3 ofs, you run the 3 Summit Crest Gearwolf. Gearwolf has the ability of when your opponent's rear guard is put into his or her deck from the effect of one of your cards, he gains 3k, so, I think that's really good. It's the Bruno of the deck. Then the 3 Time Break Dragon for your time leaping skills, that's pretty standard. And then you run the 1 Steam Scarab GG for those, soul blasting and draws and stuff like that. That is it for the grade 1s. Moving on to the grade 2s. The grade 2s is an interesting build, but bear with me. After all, this is a budget deck. So, first of all, you are running the 3 Steam Fighter Amber. He has the ability of Counterblast 1 when he attacks. If he's boosted, put an opponent's rear guard on the bottom of his or her deck. So, that's that's his effect. Then 3 Smoke Your Dragon, he's the 10k, but if you guys want to buy yourself some Glimmer Breath Dragon, he's about $2-3 on Amazon. I personally am going to order 3 and start playing those. So yeah, if you guys have Glimmer Breath Dragon, definitely play it over Smoke Your Dragon. Moving on to the 2s, you run the 2 Steam Knight Caliboom, and then the 2 of the History Maker Dragon. Honestly, this is a Time Leap based deck, so you're gonna want to run more History Maker Dragon. If you wanted to take out the Ambers and put in like a 4th Glimmer Breath or something, and then or take out the 2 Caliboom. I like Caliboom because he has the ability of it's not a Generation Break, but when he's placed on rear guard, choose one of your opponent's rear guards and return that to his or her deck. And calls a grade less than that. So he's basically what's her name? The girl from the trial deck, Steam Maiden Danish. But I like him because he's not a Generation Break. So that's that. Moving on to the grade 3s, you guys should know what every Gear Chronicle deck plays. That's 4 Chrono Jet Dragon. You guys should know what he does. Generation Break, when he attacks, gains 5k, can't guard with grade 1 or higher units. Counterblast 1 in stride, tuck an opponent's rear guard to the bottom of the deck. And then, this because it's a trial deck, you don't have any better grade 3s. Classic Gun Dragon. If you guys have, what's his name? The supporter, Steam Fighter Bali, I think. Run him most certainly over Classic Gun, but Classic Gun's from the trial deck, and his ability is not horrible. It's when he's placed on rear guard, Generation Break 1. you choose one of your rear guards, and it gains a time leap ability. So when its attack hits, you choose one of your rear guards and time leap it. So that's really cool. Then for the G deck, you are running the 2 interdimensional beast Metallica Phoenix. It time leaps. You know, you guys. I hope you guys know what that is. I'm not gonna really go over that. The 2 Fiery March Colossus. Colossus has the ability of you counterblast 1, tuck one of your rear guards. When he declares an attack, your opponent can't guard with the same grade as the card you guard or tuck back to your deck. So that's really cool. You can go for game with that. Honestly, if you can, tuck a grade 1, your opponent can't nullify the attack and quintet it. So that's really cool. And then the last card is the 2 Interdimensional Dragon, Mystery Flare Dragon. I know. Wait, don't leave, guys. Don't. Alright, so Interdimensional Dragon, Mystery Flare Dragon. I'm not going to go over his effects because I never use it. I never go into him. The only reason I do use him or put him in here is to flip him face up with Metallica Phoenix's ability. So, really don't go into this guy unless you're really desperate. But, yeah, if you guys wanted to play 2 other, I am trying to get some more strides, but if you guys are gonna make, put more strides in here, I was just putting, like, Ragnarok in here. He's not too cheap, or too expensive. He's, like, $9 each. Or if you guys wanted to put, like, an APOC Maker, or Fate Rider, that's really good, too. I'm trying to get some money to buy those, but, yeah, this is my deck in progress, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Gear Chronicle is an amazing deck, and, it's my deck's still a work in progress, but, this is a budget deck build, and hey, it's not, it's not horrible. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and this is Jaden Yuki signing off. Later. Bye, Upstart!